Hey guys, so today I'm talking trash. I'm going to be sharing with you my beauty trash. If you're new to an Empties video, basically I save up my trash and I have some bags here. I'm long overdue for this video. So I'm going to be sharing with you my trash and giving you little mini reviews on stuff and telling you if I would repurchase it and all that good stuff. So let's just dig into my trash. So I have a ton of these face wipes and absolutely I will continue to repurchase these. These are the Kirkland brand, which you can get at Costco, but I think you can get them on Amazon as well. I'm sure you can get like anything on Amazon. The Daily Facial Towelettes. I really like these. They are super saturated and they're really large, and I like that they come in the little snap closure because it does help them stay wet longer, so I love those. And then the Sephora ones, I finished up one of those. I love these as well, but these are a lot more expensive. For the price, I don't love the Sephora. These are actually called the Express Cleansing Wipes. I don't love them more than the Kirkland ones, so therefore probably I won't repurchase these, which is crazy because if you watch every single one of my other Empties videos, I always say that I'll repurchase these, but that's before I tried the Kirkland. This is the Studio 35, which I believe is the Walgreens brand body oil, softening sesame oil, and it says compared to Neutrogena body oil light sesame. I love these. I always will have some variation of this in my shower, and I don't really see a difference between this brand, the Neutrogena, or the Up and Up brand is the ones that I've used. They're pretty much all the same, and I feel like a broken record with a lot of my Empties, so I hope it's not annoying, but obviously I go through stuff that I love and I continue to purchase, so this is like a holy grail review video, essentially. But I will pat off after my shower, pat off with a towel, and then go in with this and just kind of rub it all over and then pat the rest off. And it just is a really fast way to moisturize your skin. It doesn't let your skin dry out before you have a chance to get out of the shower, dry off, and then put on lotion, you know? Next, I have a couple of these. This is what the outer package look like, and then inside you get these. These are the Ban Total Refresh Cooling Body Cloths. It says instant freshness anywhere, anytime. And I have a couple different flavors or scents, and I love these. I have issues, as we'll get into, with my underarm. My underarms, I sweat a lot and I have to switch up my deodorant a lot, and I'm very, very insecure about possibly having odor, so that's why I do everything I possibly can to stay fresh to death. And I really do like these. I don't know if they have like an antiperspirant property in them. They definitely get rid of any funk. If you feel like a funk coming on, these are great for travel. I always have one of these in my purse. It's almost like a baby wipe inside there. Wipe off your pit, and then you do need to apply deodorant, so they don't go in the place of your deodorant, but I really, really love those. I'm sure you could probably use a baby wipe. It would probably do the same thing, but I love those. I'm trying to go really fast, so I hope I'm making sense, but like I said, I've waited way too long to do this video. I have a Batiste dry shampoo. This is Sassy and Daring Wild. I actually have another one in here too. I love the Batiste. And this one is the Rich and Elegant Paisley, which is a very adorable bottle. I think this one, the Sassy and Daring Wild, is my favorite scent of the Batiste. I love Batiste. I think it's great for the price, and I definitely will repurchase, and I already have. And then next I'm pulling out, this is all totally random, I'm pulling out my Zen Med Organic Emulsion Toner, and I love this. And I used it all up, and I talked all about that in one of my recent skincare videos. So I love that. I won't repurchase that because I have some other toners that I'm currently working through, but I do like it and I do recommend it. And then I have a shampoo. Is it shampoo? Yeah. Kenra Platinum Bodifying Shampoo. So Ultimate Volume Shampoo. I'm currently using the conditioner of this one, and I'm coming to find that although I have really fine, pretty flat hair, I always want something with volume. I'm unfortunately finding out that volumizing hair products really dry out my hair, so I don't know, this was okay. It smells really good and it does a great job of lathering, and I love Kenra overall as a brand, but it didn't really moisturize my hair or hydrate my hair enough for my preference, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this one. And then I have the Certain Dry AM solid scented stick. This is it's basically a prescription strength, they say, deodorant in the Shower Fresh. And I really like the scent of this, and I will always have one of these sticks in my deodorant collection in rotation. Yes, I have a deodorant collection. I almost have an entire drawer in my bathroom dedicated to deodorant because I have to switch it up almost like every other day. If I use the same deodorant for a few days in a row consecutively, my pits just get used to it. It's really bizarre. I don't know. But anyway, I love this. It really gives you a really fresh scent, and yeah, it's not as potent as the regular Certain Dry, the roll-on that you use at nighttime, but this is great. It's good. And then I have a nasty Noxzema shave cream, aloe and lanolin. This is good. It's really foamy and kind of frothy. I like this, okay, but bottom line, I like a shave gel that is a gel, a little bit more like slippery feeling than this one, which is more of a foam. And I think that's a men's shave gel, just an FYI, but you know. Okay, so this is actually getting really gross. I have like hair stuck on this. This is the Almay Long Wear and Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover Pads. They're basically just little saturated pads that are amazing. These are so good for breaking down tough, long wear, waterproof eye makeup, but they are really greasy. So if you don't like that greasy texture, like these will leave film, like a greasy film on your face. But yeah, so if you don't like a greasy situation, then you probably wouldn't like these. I always like to get these when they're buy one get one half off at Walgreens, and then there's like an extra coupon or something like that that you get. Speaking of eye makeup removers, another holy grail one that I will always have is the Sephora waterproof eye makeup remover. And I have a little travel size and then just the regular one. So this is the one that has like the oil and then the cleanser, and you have to shake it up because it separates. You have to shake it up every time. This is the toughest, most effective eye makeup remover that I've ever come across. I would compare this to the Lancome Bifastil eye makeup remover, but that stuff is like probably $30. Whereas one of these is maybe $9 or $10. So I really, really love that. And then next I have this Sephora sheet mask, or I guess they call it a fiber mask. This is basically a one-time use mask, and this one was pomegranate mask. It's supposed to be anti-fatigue and energizing. And while this was not life-changing, but then again, I really haven't come across a mask that is life-changing, it was good. It definitely helped put a little something back in my skin that I was missing. I actually used this while I was traveling, just a road trip, but I always get really extra dehydrated. My skin gets really dried out when I travel. So I don't know, it was good. I think I would repurchase this one again. Maybe I would try a different flavor or a different, they have different ones that do different things. So let me know if you guys have a favorite of this. But for $6, I think it's definitely worth a shot. With that mask, I was nervous that I would have to lay down the entire time that I had it on because I thought it would like smush off or slide off my face, but it stayed on pretty well. I just had a hard time when I was laughing. If you laugh, it kind of comes off, but you don't have to lay down to use that. Next is another ZenMed. This was a, what was it called? The AVT cream, nourishing emulsion of hyaluronic acid, vitamin A, B5, C, a lot of other stuff, argan jojoba barrage oil, and this was fantastic. This really did keep my skin nice and supple, and I used this as a day cream, but I did have to mix in another cream, a face cream that had a SPF, because this one does not. So I really like this, and I think it's a great daytime, like an everyday cream for dry to normal skin. I think you would like it. It's really satisfying. The skin is really plump after you put it on. And next I have another skincare product. This is the Murad. It's a serum, Advanced Active Radiant Serum, and this is from their Environmental Shield line. I like this. I didn't notice like a world of difference in it, but I liked it, and I probably wouldn't get the same one over again. Maybe I would get a different treatment, number 2, that goes underneath your moisturizer from Murad, because I love Murad as a whole. Getting to the bottom of my bag, number 1, another ZenMed product is the B5 Hyaluronic Plumping Serum. I really like this, and I did notice a nice plumpness in my skin when I used it. So I recommend it, but I love trying new stuff, so I'm not sure that I would purchase the same one or get the same one over again. I want to try something different, but I do recommend it. And then something that I will always have a stash of is the Tarte Pure Maracuja oil. Love this. This is my first love of beauty oil and I just find for the price you can't, and the quality, you can't really beat it. So I love it, and I currently have a huge jumbo bottle that I'm going through. And then let's see, I have a Philosophy. This is the 3-in-1 shampoo, shower gel, and bubble bath, and I just use it for shower gel. This was the, what flavor were you? To Believe is the flavor. I love these. I know you can get body wash for dirt cheap at the, well, pretty cheap at the drugstore or whatever, like Target, Walmart, but there's something about the Philosophy ones where the scent lingers so long, and I smell it like after I take a shower and I'll walk back into my bathroom later, I'll still smell like the scent on my loofah, and it smells so good. And I wouldn't ever pay full price for one of these probably, but I definitely will stock up when they're on sale. Okay, so I got through this guy. This was, the packaging wore off, but this was the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask in the, it had a tint to it. I liked it, but I liked the original one better. Although, to be honest, there's not a huge difference. They're pretty much the same thing, except for one is clear and one has a tiny hint of color to it, but not really. And then I have a Scentbird. This Scentbird, if you're not familiar, is a monthly subscription of perfume where you get a month, I think it's a 1 ounce a month supply of perfume or cologne. And I think it's only $15, which is insane. And the scent that I had in here is Tom Ford Black Orchid, which is so divine but so expensive. So I think Scentbird is a fantastic way to try different perfumes if you've never gotten through a whole bottle or you like to switch it up. Okay, so the next bag, that's everything out of bag number 1. So bag number 2, I saved the box, and this is the Ouch Relief Wax Strip Kit. And these were just longer, you see it's like a longer body strip, and you don't have to microwave these, so I just cut these down to size and I use them to shave, or not to shave, but to wax my face, my mustache, my eyebrows, my husband's eyebrows. We like to clean those up with these, and I really like these. And then there's another brand that I love. I thought that I had Empties of the other brand, but the other brand is Gigi, and they're just the body ones. I like those a little bit more because they are a little bit more effective, although these are good, but these you have to rub together with your hand, so those are a little bit easier. And I do have an entire video, it's an old video, of me waxing and shaving my face with all the details, so check that out if you're interested. And then I have some more of these Kirkland wipes. Love those. And then I have a Kenra Platinum Dry Shampoo Hair Powder. This is one of my favorite dry shampoos. It is more expensive, but I love it because it soaks up excess oil, but it doesn't leave your hair feeling gunky or gummy. It's just really good stuff, and it smells like tropical, almost like a little bit coconutty, but not overly. I really like this. Now, you do have to be careful not to have too much of this or not to spray too much of it, and you do have to work a little bit to comb out the products. It can look kind of white, but overall very, very worth it, and I love that. I need to repurchase it, but I have some new dry shampoos that I'm going through right now. And then I have 2 of these. These are just the vitamin E oil from the Up and Up Target brand, and these are, I don't really know what this means, but it says 12,000 IU. It just must be some sort of how potent they are. I'm not very sure, but I use these as a cuticle oil. It's good. I mean, there's a lot of really more expensive cuticle oils, but this does the trick just the same. And I'm currently using a grapeseed oil as like a hand or cuticle oil, so I love that, but these are great. And once I run out of the grapeseed oil, I probably would definitely repurchase these. I have a couple mascaras here. So I have my Chanel Le Volume de Chanel, which I think I will always have one of these in my collection. I actually have a newer one that is kicking it, and it's right here in my everyday makeup drawer. I love it. It's so expensive for a mascara. It's like 30 bucks, but it does not disappoint. So I love him. And then I have the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and this one was interesting. I don't think I liked it at first, but I really kind of got to like it a little bit, and I could probably still use this a little bit more, but I'm just trying to go through mascaras and use ones that I really enjoy and not just having one around just to have it. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I think it's worth a shot. If you like trying new stuff, it's worth a shot to try it, but it's just not my favorite. There's a lot of other ones at the drugstore that I prefer over this one. And I have an empty bottle of Latisse, which is a prescription strength eyelash grower. I'm sure you can use it on your brows too, but I use it on my eyelashes every night, or most nights that I remember. And I did repurchase it, so I'm currently going through another bottle and I really like it. I want to say that as of right now, I will continue to repurchase it, because I really do like it. It just makes mascara so much easier, and I actually find that I don't need to wear eyeliner a lot because my lashes, I don't know, it's really fun, and it's really fun to have long lashes, and I don't have to fuss with false lashes to get the long eyelash look. So I really do love it. It does work if you use it. So those are my empties. I'm gonna be more diligent and do this video not so far apart. So hopefully, if it's long this time, I apologize, but I'll try to make it not very long next time. So of course, let me know if you saw any of your favorites here or not favorites, and let me know like what products you've finished up recently. And thank you guys as always for watching. I will have, not looking forward to making it, but a list and links of all the products if they're available. I will have that below, so in case there's something you're interested in checking out, you guys can. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not. And did I say thank you for watching? Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.